Hey everyone, welcome back to Lemmings Plus 3D. I thought I'd skipped all this intro. Hey, there we go. Been a while. Where did I get to? Level 36 firewall. I wonder if we can beat Tricky today. Let's try and find out. Interesting. Great big wall. I wonder if we'll be going through to the other side on this. Maybe it won't let us. No, it will. We can actually loop around. Whoops. Well, sort of. Now I've completely messed everything up. Let's actually take a look. So what have we got? 1 miner, 8 builders. 3 blockers, so there's like almost no 3D here, right? Like, which is fine. Oh no, there is. Oh, they're a splitter. They're basically just traps here, right? Where's the exit? Outside this splitter. That's interesting. I should have looked at how many. Oh, in 37, so there's probably want to save everyone except the 3 blockers. This is a bit awkward, isn't it? So do I build over that? Possibly. There's a death floor there. Problem is, of course, if I use any of my... What are these? Probably just decoration. If I use any of my blockers, then I haven't got any spare for here. It looks like I'm going to need like 2. So I think I get to block once somewhere else. How do I split a lemming off from the crowd? And what's the miner for? There don't appear to be any metal pieces of ground. Unless I mine through one of my builders. But I don't really want them all to come back to the start and block there. I wonder if at the end, if we build over this block here and send people back... Oh no, they're going to fall off and die. Like, it just sort of makes me wonder if you could save a blocker and free everyone. Without, because you want to, well, it doesn't make any difference, does it? So that's a silly idea. Why don't we just get started? I don't think I get to just do build a staircase. It doesn't seem like I've got enough blockers for that. So, yeah, I say let's just get started. Hang on, what's the... Release rate 20. Okay. What if we build right at the end here? So I'd like to build again here. I'm slightly concerned about what it means to this guy. So he just comes back by doing that. That's interesting. And there's another guy coming back. Seems to imply that I should have one of my blockers down here. Meanwhile, these guys... Okay. They will just continue. Might be a bit too late. Ooh, that was a trap. Oh. Well, that wasn't what I expected to see. At all. Huh. And now these guys are about to die. So, I've screwed it up completely. Had I kept building, it looks like I could have used that as a blocker. which is probably what I got to do. blocks. I want to find out actually how many lemmings I'm allowed to lose, because if it's only 3, then this looks like it's actually quite difficult. 40, yeah, 37 to be saved. This could actually be a pretty difficult level, I think. This is an interesting sort of trap though, isn't it? Who needs to go here first? I guess this builder. So we want you to build into this wall. I think I have to build back here. There we go, that's a bit better. So I've let one guy through. He's died, that's a problem. But I will just continue here. Like, yeah, there's so many traps here that there's all these different types of trap. This is probably exactly the wrong place to build. Fine. Oh no, they don't stand on that at all. I wonder if I let them go in this, I can build out block on the bridge and then send them back in. And that would be 1 blocker, 2 blocker, 3 blocker. Just go this way, but I could build. I'm wondering if that's a trick. The fact that both of these are directly above each other, and it would give a more 3D element to the level, which I feel is probably going to be more important, right? Whoops. And that's not high enough anyway. Okay, well, I'm learning some things. The fact that that connects nicely is good. Okay, let's see what happens. I can save a blocker by building here, I think. There we go. Who's first? I think it's you. Yeah, it is. There we go. Now what I want to do... Oh, I've let a guy through. Or I let a guy turn around. Fine. This probably wasn't enough. That was done. No, it wasn't. So I needed another builder. So I would still have 3 at this point. I can do another builder here to block there. And then 2 builds up, and that gets me to the exit. So I think I've got this. It feels okay. Oh, there's a lot going on at once here. Good. Okay, this is good. This is good. I'm getting used to this camera now as well. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want to build at the end of this step here. This also separates the lemmings out a bit, which is quite nice. Because they're going through the splitters. Yep, that's fine. You will go here, and I want you to be a bit back. I think I got this. Don't know what the miner is for. I can't really build over the miner. Like, if I used a miner, how would I cancel it? Is what I mean. Maybe that guy who goes last just mines down here or something. Maybe that's the trick. Oh, is that high enough? Yes. Oh, this is no good. Now, here comes the final problem. This isn't quite good enough. So I need to figure out how the miner is useful. It's like I'd like a second blocker. So really, I would like to use the miner on here. And then somehow that miner is stopped. Somehow. Or this guy instead mines down here instead of building. This gives me one extra builder, and with that I have no idea why that's useful. Great. So I'm expecting lemmings to walk off here and die. How would a builder be useful? Let's say I built over the exit, blocked them coming in this way. They're still going to come out, so I still need a blocker. Like, at the moment, I'm not finding a way to, unless this just works. Oh, I guess that just works. No, it does not. Yeah, some of them are going to get through, okay. And die, fine. So let's have a think about this. Where is a miner going to be useful? I can use a miner to save a builder, but it doesn't save me a blocker. If I mined down here, the guy mining is eventually just going to die, right? Unless I used a builder. I have to use a builder because there's a death floor here. So if I mine and build, then I'm one builder short. Is it possible to save? If I manage to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I built off of this platform, I could probably make it, but that feels a bit hackish. Like, I shouldn't really need to do that because you've got to be very precise. I'd like to think Mida has not made a solution that involves me doing that. So what is next? Okay, I'd like to save that blocker though. I really would. I would like him to not be a thing. What if... I was going to say I'll mine down here and build up. What good does that do me? None at all. Is mining useful up here? I don't think it is. I don't think this is... What could I possibly do here that involved mining? Nothing, because I have to be able to get into this, which is over the exit, right? Well, let's find out. So this guy has now created a wall, but I need him to stop, is the problem. To do that, I have to cancel him with the builder. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've just missed the guy? No, I think... Okay, now it's too late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I want you to go here. Don't like that there are 2 lemmings right next to each other, so this is probably bad. Also, I haven't got enough tools anyway. No. It's not working out. I think you need to be a blocker. I just really would rather not. On top of this one. Let's see how this works out. Pretty poorly by the looks of it. Probably. Well, maybe not. I think it's made no real difference. So what do I do with this extra builder now that I have it? The same as before, but I've swapped a builder for a miner. Doesn't seem to be doing me any good. How do I stop this? Can I have stopped him by building into the trapdoor? Yes, that's exactly the right height. If I built at the bottom there, I could use that as the blocker. I think that's it, because I need 2 blockers up here. So I think I've got it. Except that was too high, so I actually needed that to be a little bit later, half a block later. There we are. I think I got that. Just assuming that that worked. Looks like it did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on top of this one. Okay, I think I've got this. It looks like mining was okay here. Looks like it's what I have to do. I think this is a solution. Is it the solution? I have no idea. Ooh, that's bad that I missed that assignment. I might be okay. I think this is too low. No, it's absolutely fine. In fact, that was like the correct assignment. Almost. Oh god, what's happening? Here we go. Right. And I've got 2 blockers. One of you is going to come out here now. Nope, you're not. You're going to go the other way. You are going to come out here. And I think that's it. And we just let this play now, right? As these lemmings bounce back and forth for a long, long time. That's why we had so much time. We just have to let these guys just go back and forth. The last lemming, I bet, is going to take ages. There's still one down here. Okay, so they're all off the bottom now. This was a very good level. If this is this the correct solution? Possibly. Involves taking advantage of quite a lot of specific stuff. But yeah, this is very interesting. Interesting how I thought it wasn't a 3D level, and then it turned out that actually it was. I really appreciate that. That's very smart. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, look at these lemmings. You can do it. You are going to take forever, aren't you? No, that was it. Excellent. Very good level. Well done, Namida, for that one. Took a lot more time than I thought it would, though. Right, 37. Let's see if we can get the rest of these out a lot quicker. The night man cometh. Can't tell if that's all mud on the floor and bad, or if we can just walk straight over to the other pyramid. Where's the exit? Oh, it's actually the small. Oh, so they're coming out of the pyramid. Okay. Ah, this is deadly mud. Yes, it is. There's a warning sign. Right, so what's going on? They are coming out of here. There is this. Someone's gonna have to build out of this, because you must. There are no turners, so have literally no choice than going up to the top of this. Another splitter block once they are over here. So what's the splitter block mean? That must be some sort of trap. That must be some sort of trap. I've got a climber I mustn't forget about. But they can't climb up here. How am I gonna get all the lemmings? Because they just want to go in a loop and come at these from alternate directions, and that's bad. What's this in the distance? I guess you can't see anything, just red blobs. What's the climber for? Do I Build down here. Send a climber up to do a bunch of stuff first, because all of these are raised, aren't they? All of these corner blocks. Yes, they're all climber safe. So a climber is going to do something. Can he not just build and smash through this? And then somehow he comes back to free everyone? And then we smash through that? Like, is that all this is? There's my first attempt at solving this. That's what I'm going to do. I don't like the 80 release rate here. I guess they're just going to die, right? I don't know what else I can do. Didn't really feel like there was much I was able to do about that. So, will you just turn around or will you keep climbing? Nope, you just start climbing. Is this a deadly fall? I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Also, I think I've lost too many lemmings. I have. So, I needed to use a blocker here, right? Because otherwise too many lemmings die. And my blocker is the only guy who's allowed to die, and I guess I just build over him later to get everyone out. I think that's what this is telling me. Yeah, this has got to be it. Right, so I cannot ask you to climb up this, which means I need to resolve the fact that this is a splitter block and do something about it. If I have to use... could I... Oh no, it doesn't matter if I bash. I could technically free the crowd by bashing. That is something to keep in mind. I do need to bash here, and I do need to bash here. That gives me one more basher, which I think is actually to free this guy if he blocked up here instead. The climber, when he frees the crowd, could come along, bash him out. The rest of the crowd goes out and the climber eventually dies. Right, that's a thought that I could do. So I just want to try something else. I know it's not right. That is metal. Okay. Oh, this is not what I want the camera to do. Please, camera, please. This is better. Yeah, there we go. Right, so what's next? I can't bash through this. Bashing through here seems pointless. I do have 4 builders, so I think I don't need any more builders. So I just build over these from opposite sides, right? Surely that's all I have to do now. And I'm just prepping this whole area. So which way are you going to go? That way. Good. And then you're going back. And now we see how building works in this game like this. Fine. Maybe it was always this simple all along. I could see this working, to be honest. Brilliant. Where do I want to be? I want to be along this here. I think that's it. Yes, perfect. And now you. Ah, how annoying. Fine. Could this really be all this puzzle was? And then someone bashes that out? I think it could be. Not really got much to say, just watching this. I guess I need you to bash a bit earlier. Hopefully that's fine. That's too low. Oh, how annoying. Maybe this doesn't work because I can't actually bash out the blocker. He will only block at the end of a block, which means he has to be up there. I can't like block him halfway across. Well, let's try it again. Get in there. Gonna have to bash her a little bit later. Is that correct? Yes, I think I got it this time. Yay, there we go. So, I think this is it. The climber's gonna die, but everyone else should survive. It's just gonna take him a while. And that's it. I think I've got it. Just sit back and relax as this level slowly solves itself. Hopefully it shouldn't be... They should both head towards the exit, I think. No, one more loop around. Yay, there we go. Cool, well, another decent level. I think I've got time for one more. Or we go for a bumper session and we do the lot. Ah, there's three more levels, I'm not sure. I can lose 3 lemmings. Very fast release rate. Nothing to see here. Just an indoor army level, which is unusual. Oh, blimey, this is an obstacle course and a half, isn't it? So what's happening? So they're going to come out through here. Can I get the camera through here? I can. Then what? Then they turn around on this block, so nothing's happened yet. they're going to walk past this, which is camera 2 world. I guess they just keep walking. Is there anything interesting happening yet? Then they get to here, where there is a little rope slide. But the problem is that they're all coming too quickly, right? That's the problem with this rope slide. They've all got to go over this because I have no builders and there is death all across here. So I need to slow them down somehow and split them up a bit. I didn't see a splitter block anywhere. Interestingly, there's another corner, but it's a raised one. So my climbers have value here by this point. And then they go up here. And what's happening now? This looks like I need to mine down from this direction and then bash through here. So the basher and the miner have to be used here. That means I have 2 turners, a bomber, and 5 climbers to split out all 10 lemmings. So, what does that mean for my climbers? So I have 10 lemmings, I have 5 climbers. Half of them can be climbers. Why is that useful? Because I can turn them into this wall, climb every other lemming, and then have a turner send them back, and that will spread them out, possibly? Let's try it. I'm going to put the camera back. And let's see, make sure nothing goes wrong. I just can't see where else I would be using the turners, to be honest. So I want the first lemming. Well, I can have the first 2 lemmings be walkers, it's fine. But I want you to be a climber. And you. And you. And you. Oops, and now I wanted you to be a turner, but I'm too late. And that's a problem. And also I messed up these. So it didn't quite go according to plan. Also, I don't actually want the first lemming. Whoa, what the? How did camera 1 get over here? I'm happy to let the first lemming go, I think. Yeah, so let's do this properly. So the first lemming can go ahead. Second one is a turner. Third one will be a turner. 4th one will be fine, so I want you to be a climber. And you. And you. Fine. Now I don't have to worry. Oh no, I've assigned them too soon. I can't do that. Have to wait for them to turn first. Fine. I'll do that. Wish there was a little bit more room for the camera so I could pull it back, but I always complain about that in these sorts of levels. Indoor levels really suck for the camera, unfortunately. Oh, and you are in the way as well. So, one guy goes ahead. The first 4 are not climbers. Right, so you go ahead, you turn, then you go ahead, then you are a climber, you are a climber, and you are a climber. Whoa, that did not turn where I expected him to. Oh, what a pain in the bum. Fine, you know what? You can turn here. That, of course, will not work. I've almost missed it again. Oh no, hang on. There's a problem. I can't turn this way here because he's just going to hit this, isn't he? Anyone who turns. Yeah, that's not actually going to work. So fundamentally my idea is flawed. There's got to be something to do with the bomber in this case. Do I have to blow up the first turn? Oh, for goodness sake, come on. I'd actually rather this guy was a climber. Maybe I'm doing this to split them out. And I actually just have to blow up this turner, so they're going to go back and forth, probably against another wall like this one. And then eventually I blow up the turner. Then I start turning them back once they've separated out. Maybe that's a better idea. Let's just assign these guys. Do I only assign 2? No, I needed to assign another. And now I've screwed it up. I think it's you. Right. Walker, 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 walker. Who's the climber? Oh, I have no idea. We'll see if any of this works out. So they're just going to move back and forth a bunch, and the climbers are slowly going to separate themselves out, I believe. Come on, come on, come on. So I got 2 climbers stuck together, which I don't want. So let's do this again. So somewhere there will be 2 lemmings that are close to each other, and the first one will end up as the turner. So you're a turner, you're a turner, you're normal. That was very silly. So you go ahead, you're a turner, you're a turner, you're normal. You're a climber. You're a climber. You're a climber. Yeah, there we go. We'll just get rid of you now. And let's focus on this guy. This guy's allowed to be a climber. Is this going to work? Oh no. Well, that's a problem, isn't it now? That I didn't think of. How am I turning this guy around? A climber going ahead. Oh man. Oh dear. Someone needs to mine this out. How are they turning around? I thought that was a bumped up, raised bit, but it isn't. Oh, there has to be 2 and 1 bashes. So we actually don't want someone to go ahead too far. Oh, this is complicated. Let's think. So 2 need to go ahead after being split up. And so one of them has to bash the exit. The second one comes along and turns around. So 2 need to go ahead slightly split up long before the rest. So how do I achieve that level of separation that early on? Because the first 2 are too close to go over. I assume. Maybe they aren't. Let's actually just watch and see what happens. But I think I have an idea of what's going on here. It might be that 2 make it and then further ones die. Let's see. So 1 slides down. So 2 make it. That's hard to tell, so I think it might be okay to send 2, but let's see. If that's the case, then this becomes very easy, I think. So you 2 are going to go ahead. You're going to be a turner. You're going to be a turner. You're going to be normal. You're a climber. You're a climber. And the one at the end is a climber. And I want the 3rd lemming. And then when he's turned everyone, I blow him up. And then we hope that these guys make it. No, because he has to be in the centre of this tile to activate the rope swing, and then it's too late. But it would be good to see this working as intended anyway. So it's you that I think I want. That's bad separation. Man, there is a climber right behind you. There he goes. This would be the time. Maybe it wouldn't be. Seems like decent. Who's climbing? Oh no. I thought that was raised. It isn't. Oh, that's bad news. That's very bad news. So I cannot use a climber for this section. This whole thing here is... what's the purpose of all of this? How odd. So where are the raised turn blocks? So here's one. Why are you coming back? Because you went so far ahead and I've just carried on. So actually they have to have already been turned here before I'm allowed to use any climbers. Next thing to do is to check if these doors can be smashed down, but I don't think that's really going to be the case. This just got a whole lot more tricky. How do I turn these climbers? What else is there in this level? Do I bomb here, climb some people up, and just let 2 lemmings die, and then send... Well, I'd have to send 3 climbers. I mean, that's surely not right. Like, because you have to send some. And I've got to save at least 7, and I have 5 climbers. So I can let 1 go ahead. You consider that one of them's going to die, who goes there. So I can only lose 2 others. If one of them is the bomber, then I'd be allowed to lose 1. So if I made the 4th lemming bomb this, that would let 2 go ahead, 1 goes in, but I've used a bunch of climbers, because I have to use 2 climbers there, so I only have 3 left, but I have to save many, so that's not it. There are no shortcuts with turners. Unless... No, because these obstacles are in the way. What if every other lemming is a climber and they turn in a different spot? They actually turn behind here and are forced to go over this obstacle course before coming back. That would mean that I could delay them, right? But then I would still need 2 climbers to do this bit. So I can't split them in half that way. I can't have the climbers take longer. If there was a way to make the climbers take a shorter length of time. Let's try something. This might be a ridiculous hack, but those are the best kinds of hacks. I'm going to see if you're an obstacle. You are. Can I climb over you? Because then I can send some climbers separately. Boo! He won't climb over that. That's annoying. I could have split them out this way. If that were the case. Send 5 climbers separately while these guys were blocked, blow him up, and then turn the rest around. Or something like that. But no, that's not possible, sadly. No, I want the climbers to come first. Right, this is the main problem. The climbers need to be faster. If I could get 5 climbers to be split up and go ahead of the non-climbers, that would be great. How could I do that? Tricky, because I want 2 climbers specifically, and they need to be like the first and third lemming or early ones, but there's also a gap between them. Like, what in the world? I'll be honest, this is not the sort of puzzle I was expecting to see, but it's very interesting. Get that camera through. There we go. What else is there to try? How can I slow down non-climbers? I only have 2 turners, really. The bomber feels like it's there to slow down or to blow up a turner. What is the purpose of this corridor? This is the next question. Like, this corridor, why is it here? What's the point in it? It's literally just they walk forward, they turn, and then they turn again. Right, there has to be a reason for this corridor, and I think the important stuff is happening in this corridor. What if we bomb this and then we turn? Why does that matter? If we bomb this, they all get to turn around. We get to split some of them up as climbers. Okay, here's an idea. Actually, I'm not going to go into that view. I'm going to see if I can bomb this, because it's made of wood, this deflector. So I think it's bombable. Come on, don't make me bomb the wrong guy. Yeah, so now what I can do, now I can do my separation. And then they're going to come back. So they keep bouncing across here, and eventually these climbers, they're just going to slow down, right? Like, they will just be slower after a couple of bounces. So walker, 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 walker. Then come the climbers. So based on this, I can make the last walker a turner. Oh, for God's sake, camera. Who I think is you. Is it you? Yeah, it's actually you. Now all of the climbers are separated. In fact, everyone is separated, but the climbers come way sooner than everyone else, right? Oh, balls, that's right. I'm going to have to turn one of those climbers. Oh, I've clicked by accident and lost all my recordings. That's annoying. Now I want another you. And you are going to be a turner on top of here. What the? Ah, cancelled my turner. When he became a climber, that's annoying. Okay, I think I got this. I think I got this. Yes, there we go. What the? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, right? Why did... But... It's... Unbelievable. Am I laughing or am I crying? Who knows? I don't even know anymore. Right, fine. You guys will waste a bit of time first. It's not what I wanted. That's very tight. But maybe it'll work. No good. I cannot turn these guys on this, is what I'm seeing. So that implies that the real turning, or the real bombing, needs to actually happen on that one. So now is the time to do this. Actually, they're going to take forever to get back, aren't they? So that's fine. Yeah, they're going to have to go all the way around. So it's actually you are okay to be a turner, I think. Yeah. And these guys have got to go all the way back. Yeah, they're way delayed. And I have 3 climbers going ahead of everyone else. Brilliant. Now let's get the first guy to bash, I suppose. Just in case. But it might be that I need the second guy to bash. Yeah, so it was actually the second guy who needed to bash. And that was just in time by the looks of it. But unfortunately, I've lost one too many, I think. Maybe it does need to be the first guy. Maybe that was okay. Get the second guy, here we go. I'm paused. Let's see. How well's this guy gonna do? Oh, he didn't quite make it. But that's okay, because he'll climb. No, he won't. Looks like 2 of them. Oh, how annoying. One of them did not quite make it. That was not quite long enough. That means I need to get there a bit quicker. If that is the case, then I think I need to assign my climbers differently. And the climber should be the first Lemmings. So let's get a sign in. Let's make the climbers come first. And I think we'll just make it. And that's why we get 5 climbers, right? So this should be just a little bit quicker. Can't remember the keyboard shortcut for fast forward. And I want you to be the guy that bashes. And I guess I just have a turn to spare, right? Which is fine. And hopefully I make it this time. No, he just fails again. Just ever so slightly off timing. What does that mean? I can't believe the timing just barely doesn't work out. I think what that means is that we skip this level because this video's gone really long, and we have a rethink next time about what's going on and why that just doesn't quite work. Right, well, that's unfortunate. What do we get? 2 levels done today? Yeah, they're starting to get quite hard. And it's been over an hour and 12 minutes. Yikes. Okay, well, anyways, I'll see you next time for another shot at the barracks. Bye-bye.